Global Finance School.
Most investors are losing money in stock, or at least 98% of individual investors are, according to statistics. When buying stocks, we must first think about surviving long enough to learn from our mistakes and improve our outreach strategy. We all want to become rich, right? Of course we do. You cannot just blindly throw money at investing, though, because it is not smart and it is not a viable way to make money. Everyone with or without a degree knows this. Issuing stocks, trading stocks, and knowing equity, how to pick good stocks, should always be among your main interests before thinking about your goal of winning. Let's take a look at a conversation between two friends.
Hey James, how's it going, my friend?
It's going great. Life cannot be better. That new business that I was telling you about is booming.
You mean the software business?
Yes, that's the one. I've even begun issuing stocks to myself and my other business partner, Jake. He owns 250 shares, or a quarter of the business. He's more of the marketing genius of things around here.
You are doing that well? Maybe I should get in on the action. Is there a limit on the shares you can issue?
Actually, there isn't, but I feel that I don't want to get in over my head, so I'm only making 1,000 shares available.
You'll give me a discount, right? Since I'm your friend?
You are too funny, Paul. Shares do not work that way.
So James, if I buy stock in your company, that means that I own a piece of it, right?
Actually, it does, Paul.
Ah, I see. So is your company doing well?
Didn't I tell you that I was almost out of stocks, and the company isn't even 6 months old yet? I would say that it's doing well, so you better jump on board.
Well, what if I told you that I was interested in buying into your company as a partner? I would be more like a financial backer. You will continue to do business like you are, but I will feed you monetarily when you need me to. How does that sound? Would you be interested in parting with another quarter of the company? I will pay you $20 a stock, totaling $5,000.
Wow, that does sound like a great proposition, but what would your wife say? She does wear the pants in the family, doesn't she?
True, but if we make a great profit, I don't think she'll mind that much. Speaking of that, what has your profits looked like the past few months?
They have steadily grown, as with any company, and I expect they will continue to grow. I have a great marketing strategy in place, and the third quarter looks promising.
6 months pass and the business is going great, but James just discovered a new software technology that has never been utilized on the market and is valued at over $500 million. Instead of selling his business, he decides to move further with producing mass quantities of this new technology. But Paul feels like it's time to move on. Let's see how this all plays out.
James, we have to talk. This explosion of new technology is so exciting, but the wife and I have realized that it's time for us to just cash out our chips and retire. Would you be willing to buy us out?
Are you serious? Just like that? This is so sudden. But I can understand it completely. Now that the company is worth well over $500 million, I suppose you'll want more than the $5,000 you put in, correct?
Just give me my worth, my friend.
Well, you owned a quarter of the company, 250 shares. So how does $25,000 per share sound? That will total out to be a little over $62 million.
I can't argue with that, now can I? Especially when I paid out just $5,000 to start out.
Global Finance School.